and welcome to the Banter. It's another bright new day and I'm super excited to be on the show today. I'm not alone, definitely. I have my goons, my gang, my special people on the seats today. Hello, Israel.
Yeah, call me Easy Boy. How you doing, everyone? It's nice to have you join us.
Yeah, I'm delighted.
Wait, why did you do Ajay? Were you actually thinking before you say your name?
No, I'm preparing my intros that I'll be using to come into this show.
Okay.
So I'm delighted, the Bantist.
The Bantist. Okay.
Nice.
Let's have.
Hey now.
Good
afternoon.
Everybody wants to copy me with different sounds.
Okay. All right, Amaka. Okay,
Don't be
today.
I'm showing my energy.
And Ovid.
I'm not feeling this voice, so it's not sick as
I did that already. Probably I didn't do that well. Okay, so if you're just joining us, this is the Banter on Sook News. We'll just go straight to the point today. You know, for me, it's a topic of concern. It's this controversy on Instagram, and yes, let me not just start. Let me push it to you guys to start. It's about Moyo Lawal and the video on the internet. I really don't know what angle to pick it from, but if you ask me, I don't know if it's something I want to talk about, but I know you guys really want to talk about it. So who wants to go first?
It's the ladies' world.
Can you imagine? So now it's the ladies' world. Let's have Amaka.
As I said, there's no angle to take this from because it's of a great concern now because we are seeing so many sex tapes on the internet that become too much. But narrowing that to Moyo Lawal, I feel that was extreme to me because rumor has it that it was staged play and then it was purposely released on social media just for clout chasing and trending. We don't know why she did it, but to me, I feel it was extreme.
I think the question we should all be asking ourselves is, as a celebrity, why will you be taping yourself when you are being intimate with someone? I don't know.
Okay,
so to me, I feel that it was staged. It was not. She released it by herself. Because looking at the video and
okay, that means
you've seen the video, right?
I have to. I'm coming here to speak about something. I have to prepare for it.
You have handled it.
So I cannot just come and speak without seeing what. So, okay. But looking at everything around is not really acting like someone that doesn't know what was happening. She knew. She was even looking at the camera. So, and again, you are a celebrity. You know that something that's being recorded, you don't know where it can go to.
That's if
so
it's not planned.
So you should be careful with the way you appear in that kind of scene. You should be careful with the way you appear online and keep your peace.
Okay, Israel.
Okay, so I'm going to pick it from another angle. I think this part of the world, we take things too serious. Yes, we take things too serious. And we allow these celebrities to play on our intelligence too much.
Okay.
Yes, play on our intelligence. The video for me is staged. It's not real. It's not real.
Looking from the business angle.
No, it's not real.
What business?
It's not real. We've seen movies where such scenes were staged. And so it's not a real thing that actually happened. So it's just a way of chasing clout, a way of letting people know that I'm still relevant.
But why chasing clout even when you are a celebrity?
Exactly. So that's what I want to. That's where I'm going to. It is we that have called these people celebrity. You understand? We gave them those validations. Yeah. We made them feel that. Exactly.
Mind you, they have a lifestyle they need to keep to.
Exactly.
And when money is not coming in,
they have to do something else to.
Among themselves, they know who is the boss.
Exactly.
So now they don't have that money.
In fact,
they need brand deals, ambassadorship that they can.
Do you know that the boss, I mean, them will not even be involved in all this kind of stuff.
Yes, now it's who is trending now.
Exactly.
that is taking.
So
you're
talking about brand? Are you saying that a thing like this will attract a brand?
Not currently.
No, yes, but there are some brands that
but
will
after now Look at
All these
people
BBL
who their celebrities foundation is built on bad this thing. Look at James Brown. Look at Bobrisky. They get deals. Forget that they are doing their own.
You see that man over there?
I know he's prepared for me,
yes.
but let him reserve his word to himself.
Okay, let's have Afreta first.
Okay, so Delight was saying because she's a celebrity, she shouldn't. But I feel like whether celebrity or not, there are certain things you should not do. I don't know if this generation, they actually think before they take some actions.
It's real.
Yeah,
we are.
Well, I don't know, but I feel like I always say, the internet does not forget. And in years to come, do you understand? These things will play back. We are just doing things for the moment. We are not thinking about the future, the aftermath of it. So I don't know, whatever reason is not reason enough for you to put out your privacy, in the public. It doesn't make sense. And I was talking with somebody, and the person said, his phone they use. I feel like this device it's public. No matter how private you think it is, someone could hack it. Something can happen. You could misplace it, and then why are you recording such things? What are you using it for?
What do you gain?
Do you get what's the point?
Okay, let's have
Yeah.
Well, basically, Richard Foster a couple of years ago wrote a book.
I knew it.
The baristas,
I was thinking of somewhere.
Power and sex. Money, power, and sex. And these three will control the industry over and over. Check the movies, there will be a touch of sex, money, and power.
Yeah.
Alright, so whoever is throwing herself out is intentional. Nothing is leaked anywhere. Unless of course maybe some issues. It's not leaked, it's all orchestrated. But my concern would be for the little children that are impressionable. Those people who don't know what they are consuming. And this thing has influence on a whole lot of people.
Exactly.
And that would be the reason. Other than that, if you like, open your business. It's your business.
Can you open your business?
It's under the constitution. It is guaranteed. It's your right. You could decide to walk naked, and nobody has issue. But please don't bring your neck. Don't harass me in the public space. All right, but it's
So she does not need. A lady does not need to even harass you when she's naked. We are programmed that way. You will be.
No, she's no.
So
imagine,
I think we should
imagine
speak
Hello.
No, imagine. Just
Don't worry.
I said
Hello.
Imagine.
Yes, now
she
go
walks
ahead.
into
So,
the studio.
Okay.
She would harass me because there is no way my senses will come alive.
really?
So that's what I'm saying.
Am I
That
s-
why not speak to people? Stop doing it rather than saying
You
you
can't
can
stop
open-
Yes,
people.
that you
calm down,
You
calm
get-
down. Rather than saying you can do it as far as you don't harass me.
No,
You get
no.
It's
I think
wrong,
It's better
because
for us
to condemn
to
it.
condemn
Yes.
It's
You know, despite the fact that you have right to do so.
But there are certain
Yeah.
things
That's
they are not
things
right.
You should not do.
Exactly.
Yes.
You don't
I
need,
don't
you
think
know why?
something
You
just
know why I
flashed
agree
in my
with
head now.
Israel. You know why I agree with Israel. There is no positive value or impact.
So you think because you are talking
So
from
everything-
a moral standpoint, every human has
Okay,
got a
out-
right.
out-
I'm not for going out
Yes.
all naked or exposing.
Yes.
I'm just saying within a right, it's a right.
We have a right, but
But
people are looking up to you.
Oh,
And
so
even
it's-
that
People are looking up
help
to you.
you.
That's the
Thank
thing.
you.
Let's
help
remove
lighten
that
the mood.
technicality about allowing this. Let's just cancel it.
Yes, let's.
So let's have
Let's have-
okay.
What of if, let's say, yes, she videoed herself while being intimate. What of if she didn't have the intention of putting out that video? You know why? Let's take Kim Kardashian, for example. She did hers, but she didn't have the intention of putting it out there. It was the guy who wanted to pay her back.
May I
with
ask you a
evil.
question?
I'm coming.
Let
I'm coming.
let her.
So the thing just because there's somebody I know in the industry, not like I know her personally,
Okay.
but
Tell us.
no, there's somebody I know, like I follow her, and then she has this moral standard. You know, Mary Njoku.
Yeah.
She came out to speak on it. For Mary Njoku to come out and speak on something as big as that, know that there's something somewhere that is not adding up.
Okay, Anna.
I feel the guy intentionally, to me, I feel intentionally put it out there just for clout chasing so that he could be
That's the
known.
guy. That's the guy.
I don't think it was the intention of Moyolawa to do that.
Sorry, my
Okay,
question
so let's
is
start.
this. My question is this. I want you to give me any assumption or any reason you feel a lady will allow herself when she's having sex. Will allow herself.
Okay, let me answer that. Let me answer that as a lady. Let me answer that as a lady. Let me answer that as a
I
lady.
want everybody to reply.
Let me answer that as a lady. Let me take myself for example. I wouldn't do it for any reason. Please, let this be in record.
No, that's for her.
Let's be in record. I could video myself while having sex because
when you're being intimate.
sorry, while I'm being intimate. Sorry,
We understand.
that's just a word. I could video myself while I'm being intimate. Maybe for promotional purpose. One.
What are you promoting?
Do you belong to that?
No, if I want to be a celebrity,
Can we allow her?
if I want to be a celebrity, but I will do it using my own device, not someone else's device,
With the consent
so that I
of
could
the-
have my own
your
data
partner,
to myself.
With the
So
consent
Somebody in that process, somebody quickly, that person
the
doing it, now move it to his own.
of
contact.
all
It's
the
not
things
safe.
you could do to promote, you did not see bikini and.
No, you asked a question based on being
Okay,
intimate,
so who
right?
Who else
I
has?
have something
Who else has an
Before we
assumption?
wrap up.
I really don't want.
Two things I want to speak.
Please give me a reason, please. I want
Okay,
you to give
your
me a
reason. Okay, so for that reason, we do things based on things. There are times that when you do certain things, you might not actually pinpoint that this is one of the reasons. Now, you made some point while you started the show. You said you mentioned some brands, even though their way of life is not acceptable as far as the Nigerian constitution is concerned, but they are still getting approval from brands. She might need that.
That's one.
We have companies who what they do mostly is to
Probably she has
project
been
that
eyeing
part
one brand.
is to project that part is to project that part of the body, you understand, to project that part that we see in the video. Don't be surprised in the next 2 months you see them coming out and making a brand ambassador.
Okay, so
but I have
let me-
2 more points I want to say. Okay, let
You never can.
me quickly make
Okay,
my
let's
point.
start.
One, it's form of a question. I want us to answer it.
How many
We are
questions
all
have you answered today?
raising eyebrows because we saw this video. Now, if we have
I
seen
didn't
her,
see the video.
if we have seen her using what they call it,
Appliances.
sex toys on ourselves with the video,
So,
and she posted it, would we have reacted this way?
Yes.
Good. This shows the level of hypocrisy and this part of the world.
How?
Now people, we youth, now we go use our money, go subscribe on some platforms.
You know they don't
To
call
watch
you.
porn.
No, they don't call you.
And we are here crossing legs saying is wrong. Wait, how many of us here has not watched that thing? How many of us?
I've not
So
watched it.
this is what I'm saying.
Before
Because-
today, I've not watched it.
Yes, it was when you guys
Because
told
before
me.
today,
I just
so-
saw the
so-
face.
so-
Let it be on tape that I've not watched this video.
So the same way,
you watched it.
so the same way
Yes,
we
because
want to.
I was coming.
Viewers that are subscribed to it.
No, I was coming to
Wait,
speak on it.
wait. He who comes to equity must come with a clean hand. If you
Uh,
are going to be on this table to condemn this wholeheartedly in all sense of it, we must also check ourselves and see the same
Before
reaction
you
for us.
before
Yes, I want to go there.
No, before you go there.
Bring it
Don't
down.
go there.
Don't
Because
go to that
the
angle.
reason we are condemning this is because we ourselves can't do it.
Yes.
Okay.
If
You don't
we
want to.
can
But-
do it,
No, you
Even-
don't want to.
wait.
No, you can't. You've got
Okay,
that.
you
I
don't want
don't
to do
want
it.
to do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you don't want to do it.
Whether in secrecy or
Or the
in
public.
the public.
Another thing is this.
No.
What is the
let's-
difference
no
between the
hypocrisy.
video
Okay.
and ladies wearing pants
One
around?
house.
What is the difference?
One
There's
house.
difference, so,
That's what we are saying. What's the
Let's be
difference?
calm. Let's be calm.
Hot
Okay.
face, hot
Okay.
pants. Hot pants.
Okay.
Juvie hot pants.
Order in the court of law.
Okay,
This is
so
not Nigeria's judiciary system.
he asked a question. We're actually drifting away from it, and I want to bring us back.
Okay.
So, and this because I know someone that does this.
Does what?
So I will explain.
Okay.
So you asked for what reason would someone want to record, have a sex life, none of that.
Now being
So with apologies to this person, but really I know of someone that has a very high sex drive, a guy, very, very high. And for the wife, at some point, she could no longer meet up with the guy's energy and all of that, because after kids, after kids, please calm down. After kids now, and of course, these people are very, before you know it, pregnancy don't come. So at some point, because we had that discussion, that conversation, at some point, he said, you know what I do? Sometimes I'll just have the record and have this thing recorded, and at some point when he feels like getting down, he will just stay to the phone, watch it, and make himself comfortable, and he will be relaxed.
Okay, that's
calm down.
That's
because he doesn't want to hurt the wife. He doesn't want to cause more issues. It could even lead to, okay, let me start having multiple ladies outside. But he felt a way to manage my home. This is what I love do. And at some point I was like, what if somebody see this way? Say, let me tell you, if you know there are many passwords to the secret place that this thing is, that nobody is, somebody I know, it's not like he told me. It's a conversation we both had. He said, if you know how many passwords to the place this thing is into my phone, sometimes I forget the password myself. That's what he says. So if we look at it from that angle, if you are saying that, why should you? I'm answering your question.
Well, she's not married.
No, because he's actually gone to the hospital. No. He has gone to the hospital.
Is it not this?
He has gone to the hospital.
They are married now.
You know what? They said the only thing that he can do is to I can't remember the name, to make himself
chopped up.
How can you chop it off? Anyways,
you cut the rod so there will not be parting of the rest.
Anyways, see, let me tell you, it is yours that you know. We have people with this very high drive, as in very, very high. They didn't create themselves. It's not any disorder.
No, I think it's a clinical situation.
He has gone to the hospital. There is nothing. See, in fact, they told him at the hospital. He has to look. He's not an illiterate. He has gone to the hospital. Do you understand? And they told him, way out is to continue to have intimacy.
Yes, let him continue.
And the wife is having issue. Don't you get it?
Yes. Yeah.
So you want him to? Then you should be having multiple ladies. Anyways, I'm just trying to answer that question. You understand? Different strokes for different folks, multiple reasons and all of that. But coming back to Moyo, we're going to wrap up with this. I think we've really spent time. Coming back to Moyo, for me, I don't think this is the best way to chase clout.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are a celebrity. You can actually do some other crazy things that don't necessarily expose your privacy.
Mind you, it will affect you later on in future.
That's the thing. Just like she would say that internet doesn't forget.
There's no care about it.
You might not care now. You might not care now.
But you care later.
You might not care now. You don't even
care.
That's the
I want us to
10 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's wrap up.
The industry where they belong is a make-believe
stuff.
So they want to keep up with that life. And so some will do just about anything.
But you know that we have a lot of them that are no longer functioning in the industry anymore. They are no longer relevant in the industry. So at that point when they've lost relevance, that they've done everything possible and they are not catching up anymore, these things will now begin to haunt them one way or the other. Look, I watched a skit. It's not a skit. They go online to hit themselves, call themselves out and all of that. There's this lady that is always calling out, and she called out another. This one is no longer, this other lady is no longer that, she's not really
in vogue
like that in the media industry anymore. And the other one she was saying a lot of things, say, when you did this, did I do this? When you do that, did I do that? I said, will this lady be able to come out to defend these things? Yeah. So, let's look at these things and give ourselves as much as possible caution.
Yes.
Whatever you do, let there be caution. Think of tomorrow. You want to say something?
Yes. Can I quickly
think of
chip in
tomorrow?
this? I think we should also speak to ourselves because when the guy leaked the video, if the first person to see that video didn't send
share.
it to share or send to another person, we wouldn't have seen it and it wouldn't have gone viral.
Of course.
So let's also speak to ourselves. What value do we share on our platforms? Is it not just to trend? If it is just to trend and get traffic on your page, then you are no more less than yes, you are the same. You understand?
All right. Thank you. We've actually overflogged this, and we hope that other movie stars, either music or movie, other celebrities put together.
Everybody.
Be careful. Yes, we'll be careful going forward, and we'll look for better ways to trend. Yes. All right. Yes. Thank you very much. I think we're done with this topic. We need to go on a short break. Before we do so, let's throw a shout out to our boss, whose birthday will be coming up on Saturday.
Yes,
so let's say happy birthday. We are counting down. Everybody say happy birthday. So he is the CEO person of Ambassador Victor Wash. So his birthday is coming up on Saturday, and here is wishing you multiple blessings, long life, and prosperity. We are counting down.
Yeah, we're counting down. We're going to count it tomorrow.
On a short break. We'll be right back. It's another great moment to bring you news updates from across the world. Hello and welcome to the News Flash. I am Grace Komalafe. To begin the news, we ride on the message from ADSC to President Tinubu. The Chief Executive Officer of Africa Development Study Center, ADSC, Ambassador Victor Wash Oluwafemi, has praised President Ahmed Bola Tinubu for successfully resolving consular and economic tensions with UAE President Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, which resulted in the immediate lifting of the visa ban imposed on Nigerian travelers. Olufemi commended President Tinubu's strategic approach in addressing this issue and highlighted the instructive nature of his leadership, calling on other political parties and stakeholders in Nigeria to collaborate with the Tinubu-led administration, recognizing the potential for billions of US dollars in foreign direct investment and new trade portfolios to enter Nigeria's economy across various sectors. He also commended Aviation Minister Festus Keyamo for his swift and effective actions in resolving the UAE issues, acknowledging his administrative capabilities and contributions in just 3 weeks in office. The Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, has announced a significant achievement in passport processing, with 60,000 passport backlogs being cleared in just 4 working days. Tunji Ojo highlighted the progress made in addressing the passport backlog, emphasizing that the government is actively working to tackle the challenges facing the nation. He noted that the clearance of 60,000 backlogs was a significant step in fulfilling the commitment made to the public. Initially, when the 2-week ultimatum was issued on September 6, there were over 200,000 passport backlogs, illustrating the substantial progress made since then. The swift resolution of the passport backlog demonstrates the government's commitment to improving administrative efficiency and addressing the needs of the citizens in a timely manner. Away from Nigeria, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in the UAE has signed a protocol that amends a Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) with Armenia, further simplifying travel for citizens of both nations and waives pre-entry visas for stays of up to 90 days. Notably, the amendment encompasses special, official, and ordinary passports for citizens of both countries. The protocol is expected to come into effect after the exchange of diplomatic notifications in the coming months. The signing ceremony, attended by Khalid Abdullah Bello, Under Secretary of the UAE Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Karim Grigorian, ambassador of Armenia to the UAE, underscores the commitment to strengthening bilateral relationships. Uganda's central bank has granted its first Islamic banking license following President Yoweri Museveni's recent approval of a law allowing Islamic banking in the country. The license has been issued to Salam Bank, the Ugandan subsidiary of Salam Africa Bank, which holds the distinction of being the largest bank in Djibouti, a small nation in the Horn of Africa. Salam Bank established its presence in Uganda through the acquisition of Top Finance Bank Limited last year. According to the Bank of Uganda's Deputy Governor, Michael Atingi Ego, the move is expected to promote financial inclusion, making financial services more accessible to a broader segment of the population. The move came after a thorough legislative adjustment to accommodate Sharia-compliant principles. And we'll wrap up the news with this heart-wrenching story from the entertainment industry. The Nigerian music industry has just experienced a loss of one of its thriving young artists, Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, who sadly passed away on Tuesday. The 27-year-old former Malian record signee reportedly lost his life, with speculations of him having an ear infection, while some spoke to his mental health situation, as an old video of his fellow artist Bella Shmurda discussing Mohbad's struggles with mental health surfaced online after the news broke. His demise has left Nigerian music community and every concerned individuals in mourning. Aside the speculations, currently there are no facts or details about the cause of his passing and the location of his. This remains unclear, leaving many unanswered questions surrounding his unexpected loss. Mohbad's well-known songs including KPK, Peace, Koma Jesu, Bariwo and more serve as a testimonial to his musical talent, making his untimely departure even more touching. Thank you for watching. I remain Grace Komalafe. The banter continues after now. All right. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is the Banter.
We are the Banters.
Okay, they are the Banters.
I'm the Banters. You guys are the Banters.
I am on the Banter show. They are the Banters. All right, guys, welcome back, and we'll go straight into our second topic. Yes, so we'll be talking about Cardi B, as she has finally offered an explanation for her microphone throwing incident during a performance. I'm sure we know about that story.
The Queen.
Cardi B is a rapper, in case you don't know.
She's a rapper.
So yes, she's a rapper, and during that performance, I think she asked for water. According to her report, she said she was feeling hot, and she asked the crowd to splash water on her, except for her face. Yes, except for her face because of the makeup. But according to her word, the concert goer, one of the concert goer, did not listen and splashed water to her face. She felt violated and threw the mic. That was not deliberate, actually. She said it was out of impulse. She just, and that was it. Of course, it became a court issue and all of that, and she has finally come out to explain it, saying that it wasn't deliberate. But of course, there have been issues of celebrity, throwing mics and all of that.
And stamping.
Is it a culture? Let me ask now.
If not me, I don't agree that deal.
All these concert goers, they hear.
No, but like,
Tell your lane,
wait. I poured water. Water is no harm now. And you stole me mic.
No, she just gets water on her face.
That
That is the queen.
Possible that it was acid maybe before then.
Immediately.
So a fact that why we beef will now be in front row.
It's possible
front row of the concert.
What is that thing? It's possible.
After almost like 20-30 minutes of performance.
What if that water was not actually water? What if it was not actually water?
And also immediately after the incident, I think Alicia Keys had a concert and the son, right? Or was it the daughter had to stay, there's been incident, so this is not the first time whereby a performer or an artist will be performing and someone will jump. There was a case of Dave Chappelle was on stage and someone ran and his boys had to come in, bust around, they had to break the guy's arm. So there's been incidents, so everybody's just trying to protect his or herself.
That's too extreme with Mike. I think.
Yeah, that was impulsive. It was an impulse.
Did you watch the film? Did you see the
she said it was impulsive. Yes, that it was.
Okay,
so let's hear from you.
So while I don't support that because it's violence, it can lead to violence. I want to say that celebrities are also humans.
Of course,
yes, they have emotions too. They make mistakes, and some of them when they are hungry, they can do and undo. But that is not a license for you to yes, because you are actually there because of them. You can't be on the stage if they are not there, so they should come. And I think event planners needs to also work on this. I think going forward there should be a kind of space between the stage and
the audience.
Because
what you say is they should make it wider.
Because
what happens to football?
There's this concert in Lagos in December that they used to do. You discover that though it's a Christian concert, the space management there is very, very wide. It's very, very wide from the stage. Because if that is not there, in fact, you'll have seen people run to the stage and go and...
Of course, drag their maybe an artist, know.
So I think event planners should also look into this to see how they can curtail it. You get, because a show like this is open for everybody. The good, the bad, the ugly, the hungered, the emotionally distressed, the
obsessed.
I think
so. I think they have a lot to do there.
I think also people are just being careful. Artists as well, they want to live long. There have been incidents. John Lennon was accosted. Sometimes you find a fan would come to just sit at the roof of your house the Americans are crazy. So they want to touch you. They go on the extra when you find these things. These concert goers, they love you so much. They just want to stay with you and they will do just about anything to achieve that sometimes. So these guys are trying to protect themselves. I'm not saying go all out, throw mics at people, but sometimes people do that. On football pitch, you see a fan just run regardless of the number. If someone is stalking you, it's just a matter of time.
I can relate to what you're saying. There was this concert where Nicki Minaj, Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes, other A-list music celeb out there were supposed to go. And someone shot from a distance to Nicki Minaj dressing room. Wow. Shot from a distance. Nicki Minaj dressing room. She had to run for her life. They don't even know who shot. And it was a concert goer that shot.
So now, okay, I think I will relate that to you saying probably someone is beefing and you're asking if you're beefing, you want to call, you cannot come to the scene. So the person that shot actually stayed in a distance. Definitely. Because I don't think you are beefing the person you want to come and be part of.
People do that.
Except if you have a plan. Except if you have a plan.
There's no way for a human being.
No, except that person has a plan. Anyways,
I can't stay up to 30 minutes in your front looking at you.
Except you have a plan.
So you can stay 30 minutes looking at someone you're very...
If someone has got an ulterior motive, you could stay until you execute.
Let me share a story with you. Probably to harm or
let me share a story with you.
Okay.
In my school, then we used to have this party. We come together, we celebrate. So there was this girl that was beefing this other girl. She didn't know they had this fight, and they reconciled, but the girl still kept it in her heart. And she was beefing this girl. And this girl was a singer. She was to come on stage and then sing. Do you know that this girl went to get acid? I don't know how God works in mysterious ways. They were monitoring this girl from a distance. And she was walking up to the stage until she opened it, and then somebody had to like snap her hand.
Wow.
And the thing poured on the floor, and you know when acid poured on the floor,
Yeah.
splash on white.
Okay. Wow.
People were like, oh my god. That's when they had to arrest the girl. Like,
Ah.
wow. Do this
Was
thing.
there a man involved?
Like,
There was a man involved.
Can you imagine? Juvie. Juvie.
Ladies don't fight themselves.
Who said
Don't
so?
say that.
Look, they
Don't
can
say
find
that.
themselves
Don't say
because
that.
of exchange of clothes, shoes.
To the point of acid
Yes.
bathing.
Did you watch one?
There
Did you
is
watch
a-
one
there is a
video
man
on?
involved.
See,
Don't
do you?
say that.
Juvie.
Ladies have
Juvie.
issues.
Juvie, I
First
watched
of all,
a
it's not
video.
about
I watched a
the man.
video. These ones are sisters, right? I think she used her sister's soap, bathing soap, and according to her, I've warned you not to use my stuffs again, let alone my soap. I know what the other. So she took her clothes and burnt them, some of the clothes. You know what this lady did? She went to the living room, took a bucket of water, and started bathing.
Okay,
I
I
watched
saw
it.
that.
Started bathing it.
In
So
the
I'm
stew.
saying that as little as soap, you took her clothes and burnt it. You can do something more dangerous if you don't have that
There is
good
a
heart.
man
That's where I'm.
involved. That's just-
They are
there is a-
sisters.
There is a man involved.
Don't
Can
say
you
that.
imagine? Can you imagine? Anyways,
See, there are,
well,
there are situations where ladies
There is a
they
man
have
involved.
it doesn't have
No,
to
when
be
you
a-
dig real
thank
deep,
you, thank
there
you,
could be a
Juvie.
delight
So
involved.
just to add to that of
You know me now. I
Cardi
cause
B,
commotion among the-
her actions
Hello.
actually resulted
really
into battery battery
I have
Yeah.
to
charges.
actually.
Hmm?
No, I'm
feeling
replying
himself.
to
The other news.
But there's
Okay, so
a
she-
business part too.
Okay.
Nobody's
Yes,
talking
yes, yes.
about the microphone.
Yes, you know
Okay,
what? For
yeah.
that microphone,
The microphone
appeared.
don't blow.
Yes, $1,000
So
on
who pays?
eBay.
Who pays?
Auction.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the price increased.
Wait.
Americans are not.
See,
Cardi B
It was
held
$1,000 and
Yes.
then it now became
It escalated.
$94,900.
Yes. Staggering.
Is this not an
$94,000.
encouragement that other artists should do so?
the power
Is this
of-
not an
the power of-
encouragement?
No, it's not really an encouragement. That's the power of popularity. Once, if Ronaldo comes now and sign this shirt that I'm wearing,
to sell.
No, just keep it for a while, then you resell much later.
I don't need.
That's how you-
Maybe in this part of the world we don't value those kind of
Yes.
things. But if I take that shirt that Ronaldo signs, I take it to the Europe. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
you guys will be doing Zoom banter for me.
But I really don't see any reason why such should, personally for me anyways, why such should be celebrated. I really don't.
It's
see.
not being celebrated.
If it's not being celebrated, why?
No,
People like
but
this
law
people
took it
want
cost
to-
now. No,
Yes.
despite the mic
So,
being auctioned or
just
being
like to
placed
keep,
on,
uh,
being placed for sale,
I think the
law still took it cost
Yes.
because she was charged for battery, and of course it was later dropped though. The charges were later dropped, probably for maybe she pleaded or whatever. But at least they were sanctioned, They didn't just leave it like
Yes,
that.
I think that also speaks to the fact that even if you are a celebrity
Yes.
or you are not, you are still under the law.
Under the law, it
The
bounds.
law
Yes.
can still.
And
if
I think
you're
celebrities want to
Try to
Yes.
respect yourself.
Yes,
and what
yes.
is celebrities need to learn is that in the entertainment industry, we the viewers are their CEOs. Because without us, they cannot be called
Yes, okay.
celebrities.
That's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
Officially.
Without us, they are just like us.
Exactly.
He's beginning to speak like a preacher without us.
He's a preacher's son.
Yeah. Oh, I see. All right. Thank you, guys. I think that's okay. We've been able to share our piece on this very topic. So we'll quickly move to the topic. Okay. So I'm going to
Let me
change the topic.
adjust.
I'm actually going to change the
Let me
topic.
adjust.
Special.
Juvie, are you guys kidding me?
I don't want to
See,
come
I'm
in
sitting
first.
well.
I don't want to come in first.
Because of you,
friends are
I'm going
coming
to change this
in
topic.
I'm sitting well now.
I
was
can wait for the
sitting well.
topic.
All right, guys, if you're still with us, this is the Banter on Soup News. If you're just joining us, you are just at the right place and at the right time. Yes, so the third topic to speak on is... You know what, guys, I'm going to change the
I'm
topic.
giving you drum rolls.
Okay, so let's go into it. While you consider getting married, when you begin to think of marriage for those that are yet to, two areas I want to push forward which would you consider first, or which would you consider not even first or last now? Which one especially do you want to look at? Spirituality or character?
Spirituality.
Okay, so that's the topic. Spirituality or character, which is best to look out for in marriage? So that's it. I mean, Juvie don't want to start first.
I'm not starting.
You don't want to start first.
What's in the apple?
I don't know. Do you want to start
I
first?
to start first.
You don't want to start
Start
first,
first.
Israel.
Okay, so
So
for me, I think it's neither here nor there. I would love to stay.
No
Ah, you
staying in
want
the
to
middle.
on the bed.
Please,
I have my
no,
reasons.
no staying in the middle.
Calm down.
Choose
So
one.
if I'm able to get answers to some questions, then I'll be able to decide.
So are you still
You get?
searching for
So
answers? to
should
those
I
questions?
pose those questions? No.
Yes.
Oh yes, go, no,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay, then if I'm not
Go ahead.
posting those, okay, let me post. So what is spirituality?
Okay, we have pastors in the house.
So let's talk about it. What is spirituality? So if I know what we agree to be spirituality, then
No, it cannot be what we agree.
Exactly.
What do you believe to
So-
be spirituality?
So to me,
it's your perspective.
to me, I will prefer spirituality,
Okay.
and the reason is that we are all spiritual beings. I'm not saying this because I'm a Christian, anyways.
Okay.
I'm saying this because I'm a human being that I believe
Well, human
in.
first before religion, you know.
Yes, I'm a human being. I have there's a superior being up there who created me here. You understand?
Some believe it's a force.
Exactly. No, I'm saying by myself. So spirituality for me is the key, because in my spirituality there is character. There is no spirituality. In fact, your spirituality is even fake.
Like your character.
Without character. In fact, spirituality is meant to reform your character, inform your decision, inform the way you talk, you do all those stuff. I think this for me is the key.
Remind me, I'll build one pulpit for you.
Okay, so who's going next?
So, well, like Israel has said, any spirituality without character is just religion. So now, looking as a Christian, the way they taught us, or the way we in my family were brought up, is spirituality is not the church going or church activity kind of thing. It's your own relationship you have with what you believe in, what is morally right. And in my own religion, which is Christianity, character is one of the things that is important and key to building a relationship with God. But if you are going to be deciding on this topic, I would just see it as character is just a subtopic on that spirituality. So, but you can have character and not have spirituality. I don't know. But spirituality comes with character. It's like spirituality is the packet of this book now. It's inside. So I'm bringing it out, and it's not making sense.
Sorry for a little apology for those who don't understand Yoruba. I think it was Aruna Ishola who said, "Ìbára ọmọ tó níwà tó sì lẹ́wà, mo lè fi 1,000 fẹ́ dìdì kúnkó."
So what do I do now?
Dìdì kúnkó. If I saw a lady with beauty and character way back, for you to pay a 1,000 as your bride price for any woman, it's a big deal. It's like paying 1 million, 100 million, or thereabouts. So we can talk. By their fruits you shall know them. So if you're spiritual, your character should tell. You know, Mother Shiro, Chakademos and players. She's beautiful, but her character is dirty. So if you met a woman whose character is rotten, if you met a woman whose character is rotten, irerere, you can't live with a woman whose if you met a woman whose character is rotten, you won't stay in the house. You won't even enjoy intimacy with her. Vice versa. If you met a man whose character is...
I have to even ask a question.
Great.
Character and spirituality, which do you need in life now?
The scripture says this. Let me quickly chip in the scripture, because I love the scripture. It said these are the hallmark of a spiritual woman: meekness. All right, meekness is just close to what you call spirituality, ornaments of a quiet spirit. So, character tells if you're spiritual. If you ain't got it,
so
I'm not saying there's what you call godly character. Godly, I'm not saying morally sound.
In life more, like life generally. So if you are fighting your village people's character you use.
Okay, so okay,
Is it character you use?
let's have a friend.
So apparently, like you stole my line actually.
Thank you very much.
But we collect it back.
By their fruits, you shall know them.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like character comes first because in this life, there are times when it's your character that will project first before your religion.
Yeah.
In that sense. Now, talking about marriage, it's not, it is your character. It is what you have built over time that will sustain the marriage. I know that Olua is involved, but you see, your character is first.
No.
Because I've seen people who are prayer
Yes.
warriors, I've seen people who are bishops, you know, and all of that. But
And was it their character you saw first?
Please
Was it their character you saw first?
But their character,
And they beat on their wives,
Why do you think many people go into divorce?
but their character
It's
is
because
what?
they didn't see the character at the beginning.
There is no spiritual
Okay,
enough.
Oh,
so
you are
let
seeing
me
it
come
for
in
you,
here.
but you did not want to admit
Let
it.
me
No.
let me
Most-
come in here.
There is no spiritual enough.
See, even people you work with in the office, the first day, after 2 years of working with them, you find out that they are different.
If iniwa, when you see it, you see it. Unless you
So,
pretend about
see,
it.
you know, when we talk about spirituality in this part of the world, or you know, we look at it differently. When you say spirituality, people are beginning to look into probably your religion, your activity, and all of that. So, and it is on that context that you begin to weigh it with character. If you understand what I'm saying. Oh, this person goes to church. This is this person's belief system. He serves very well. He prays very well, and all of that. So, and I will link that to what you said earlier. You will see people that if they preach, heavens will open. You understand? You will see people when they minister, either music or the word, you will see the mountain will move. But on the other side, they are terribly terrible. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and for some people, either male or female, you see them looking out for that sister in the church, that brother in the church that sings very well. So I'm bringing this whole spirituality thing to religion and belief system, or the way we do things, you know. Because if we are to go into the definition of spirituality, you put it together with character. So, but so that we can speak to it differently, you understand? We'll put it aside. We'll put it side by side, talking about religion and character, or the way we carry our religion, the way we worship, the way we do in church, our mode of our services and our character, so that we can speak to it. You will see people who in church, they are everything, they are heaven and earth, right? At home, they are something else. In their place of work, I've seen bosses at work. In fact, they are the most dreaded kind of human, but in church they are pastor misses, they are pastor's wife.
Okay, so for me, I think another angle.
No, I'm going somewhere. I'm not getting it wrong. I'm going somewhere. I am not getting it. I like to speak my
So
point.
she's not got
No, don't speak to my point.
What
You guys, I
I'm
will not
saying
agree.
so far is
Relax.
your definition of spirituality is different from religion.
What did I say? It is different, and if we are to look at that, if we are to have this conversation on that, we will be saying the same thing. We'll be saying the same thing. You understand? Because you just talked about character in spirituality, the fruit of spirituality, and all of that. Then we are talking about character. Is everybody is saying the same thing?
I want to come.
But if you are
another
sorry,
angle.
please just give me 30 minutes. Let me know 30 seconds.
30 minutes.
30 seconds. So I'm trying to give us a different platform so that we can have conversation around it. So we're talking about who goes. What do you prefer when it comes to marriage.
Picking a life
Picking a life partner. So let me say religion now, or religiously, how will I position it now? Someone that is more of
religious compatibility.
Thank you, or religiously active and character. Maybe. Yes.
The people that fall the most, those sisters that fall the most in church, most times they are.
So that's the thing.
For me.
Israel, I'm sorry.
Like
See, there are people.
I know Amaka falls a lot in church.
Please just let me say this. There are people that are not religious. Let me not say spiritual now. That are not religious. They don't go to church.
They are moralists. We call them moralists.
Yes, but they are good.
That's what I'm saying. They are moralists.
I know. I'm just breaking it down. They are good. They are loving. They are caring.
Yes.
They are everything. They are moralists. Let me use your English.
So for
that's,
me,
that's my that's what I was driving to.
at the beginning of this conversation, I said it that I'm neither here nor there, and this is another reason why I made that statement. I think it depends on what you want in your marriage. It depends on what works for you. If you're coming from a religious background, you're a religious person, and you want your house to be a house that is on Sunday morning, everybody has to be in church. On Friday, you must go to the mosque. You must be in vigil. Please, marry. Put spirituality first. But if you are the kind of person that, let me just stay in my house even any day I stay in my house, nothing happens, you can go for it. So it depends on what you want in your house, in your home. I think that's just my submission.
Can I say something? Yes. Okay, so what I want to say is, for me, character comes first. See, this is a pastor, he's first a human being before he assumed that office.
Yes.
Do you understand? So you don't want to marry a monster. So you have to look out, shine your eye, open your eye very well. I know what you are talking about.
I think let me close on this. This might be the passing shot for me. Way back, I think I've overheard parents, people old. They say when you want to get married, way back, you say, what household is this person coming from?
Check.
Just to tell you,
we all
yes they do because we stay, those people stay in community, so they know families, so they are not saying I'm saying and that saved those generation a whole lot of headache that we are facing. The rate of divorce and all that compared to this is very low. It's not like, I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying, listen, let's not tell ourselves, no, the rate.
See, okay,
what is the population then compared to the population we have now?
The rate there was not as much as
because we are not many.
It was an abomination then. It was an abomination then. Right now.
I will take that from you. It is not an abomination. It wasn't an abomination.
Let me drive this.
Order.
Thank you. Let me quickly drive this.
But can I quickly say something? Why now?
Honorable member, Honorable Bantis.
Yes.
All right, and so way back, something like you said, I beg to differ on a great deal of what you said, but not to, drag this. You don't get married way back and you divorce and you want to come. Darling Mosud, you don't have it. I mean, they don't even support it. Right now, you have a single war. You had better stay there. Whatever happened. I mean, so I'm not saying in all cases it was right, but they made sure they stayed within their home. They tell their children, I'm going through this just because of you guys. So our ideals way back is switched a great deal. And so that is, I said that to buttress is that way back people are being spiritual, now we're spiritual and we place character above, above a great deal.
Yes.
To reply to Israel first.
No, it's a pattern.
I know. I've shared it already for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Number one, people back then. I'm not talking about the 1909 or I say 1909, 1999 or 1980 something. I'm talking back then. It was an abomination for even your parents will not allow you to come back, because if our friends find out that our child is returning from the husband's house, it's a shame for the family. But now in this generation, you even hear on social media where women are advising women that if you are suffering in that relationship, leave there.
So should they stay there?
Calm down. You allow me to see. I'm talking.
Uh-uh.
That is another topic for another day. We are talking about. Okay, let me quickly round up. But what I just want to say is we should be able to differentiate between being active in religious setting and spirituality. Because even inside the church, you have demons present. Like they will tell you in Sunday school, I don't know if we attended Sunday school, they will tell you that the devil too knows the Bible and he can quote it for you. So and please let's be careful with what we define as spirituality and religious activities. People who have religious, trust me, they are wicked, or they are more wicked. Like my father will tell me, he says, believer that used to chase people from trusting God. With the way they react in public, when you see them, you say, this one is a Christian, you run. So we should be careful with what we define as spirituality, but left to me, I'll pick spirituality over character.
Okay, let me briefly say something. I'll ask a question. What is this?
You have 30 seconds.
No, I'm not asking. I'm just saying you should reflect on it.
Okay.
What is
Rhetorical.
Let's go. What is your spirituality? Because it tells me here that it's often related to an individual sense of connection to something greater than themselves, which could include higher power, the universe, nature, or transcend realm. What is good for the goose is good for the gander.
Sauce for goose, sauce for gander.
What works for you? Is it that your spirituality? Does it reflect that good character in you? Or is it that your character that is good and you don't believe in whatever you don't believe in? So if you're taking that into your marriage or you're trying to build a home, does spirituality work for just like Israel said? Or is it your good character? Let it reflect in everything you do.
Thank you very much, guys, and we'll come to the end of the show for today. I want to say that for me, yes, it depends on what works for you. We see people that they look like church goers, but trust me, they have very good relationship with God.
Yeah.
Yes, and when you see them from the outside, they just ordinary, but that character is there and it's been helping them. So whatever goes for you, whatever is good for you, please adopt it. Alright guys, until next time on the show Banter, I want to wish you a wonderful afternoon out there, and shout out to all the guys behind the camera. Trust me, we love you. And again, September 16 is counting.
Yeah.
See you guys.
See you guys.
I don't love one person behind the camera.
Aww.